Urgent New York Giants fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest New York Giants updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, folks, today we have some truly exciting news that's been making waves in the Giants community and across the NFL world. You know how much we all love surprises, especially when they involve the future of the New York Giants, and I've got some insider information that's going to shake things up. This isn't just about a draft pick or a signing, this is about a strategic move, a clear message from the front office, and a glimpse into the team's future that could redefine the franchise in the coming years. Now, let's set the scene. The Giants, as many of you know, have been in a bit of a rebuilding phase. Their roster has come a long way, but especially under center, they've been searching for that franchise quarterback who can lead them into contention. The last few seasons, we've seen a carousel of quarterbacks trying to fill that role, but none of them truly establishing themselves as the long-term solution. This offseason, the team's front office, led by General Manager Schoen, made a bold move. They identified a quarterback with immense potential, one who could be the future face of the Giants, and they made it happen by trading back into the late first round of the 2025 draft to pick him up. And who is this quarterback? Jackson Dart, the talented passer out of Ole, Mississippi. For those of you who follow college football closely, you know Dart's name has been buzzing for a while. He's a player with a cannon for an arm, excellent mobility, and a leadership style that's already turning heads in the NFL. The Giants were so convinced about his potential that they were willing to go all in, trading back into the first round just to secure him. That's a bold statement, folks. It tells us that the front office believes in Dart's ability to be the guy, even if it's not immediate. Heading into this season, though, the Giants aren't planning to throw Dart into the fire right away. No, the plan is to develop him, to allow him to learn behind the veteran quarterback Russell Wilson, who's currently listed as the starter. Now, Wilson is a solid player, an experienced guy who's been in the league for years. But, let's be honest, he's not the quarterback of the future for the Giants. His best days are behind him, and while he might provide stability for now, the team's long-term hopes are pinned on Dart. And that's where things get interesting. According to reports from Giants.com's Matt Sitak, head coach Brian Daboll is already seeing signs that Dart has what it takes to succeed. You might be asking, what exactly has he seen? Well, Daboll has spoken about Dart's natural leadership qualities, and that's a big deal. Leadership is often what separates good quarterbacks from great ones, especially in a city like New York, where the pressure is immense and expectations are sky-high. Dart's ability to command respect, rally teammates, and stay composed under pressure is already shining through just a few days into training camp. Dart himself has been very candid about his mindset coming into the NFL. He's not used to sitting on the sidelines, and I think that's a testament to his competitive nature. He's a guy who's used to being the guy on the field, making plays, leading drives, and being the focal point of the offense. But he's also realistic. When asked about the possibility of starting out as a backup, Dart said he hasn't really sat on the bench before, and that's true. His college career at Ole Miss was marked by constant involvement, both passing and running, with impressive stats to back it up. Over the 2024 season, Dart completed nearly 70% of his passes, throwing for over 400 yards, 29 touchdowns, and just 6 interceptions. He also added a rushing dimension, with 495 yards on the ground and 3 more touchdowns. That kind of dual-threat ability makes him a very intriguing prospect. What really stands out about Dart, beyond just his physical tools, is his leadership and competitive spirit. In a recent interview, Dart emphasized that he's a competitor, he wants to play, he wants to win, and he wants to make everyone around him better. He recognizes the situation he's in, and he's not naive about the path ahead. But his focus is clear, he wants to contribute to the team's success, whether that's as a starter or as a backup, learning and growing behind Wilson. That kind of attitude is exactly what the Giants need at this stage of their rebuild. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the context. The Giants have been through a lot recently. After a couple of tough seasons, they've been trying to rebuild not just the roster but also the team culture. They've brought in new coaching staff, including Dable, who's known for turning teams around and developing young quarterbacks. Dable's track record with Buffalo and Alabama shows he's a great developer of talent, especially at the quarterback position. So, seeing him already praising Dart's leadership qualities is a good sign, and it hints that Dart might have a bright future with the Giants if given the right support and patience. But let's not forget the bigger picture here. The Giants' current quarterback situation is a mix of the present and the future. Wilson might be the man under center at the start of the season, but the organization's eyes are clearly on Dart. They're building a pipeline, a quarterback room that's focused on development and long-term stability. And that's smart. In today's NFL, having a young, talented quarterback waiting in the wings is often what separates a good team from a championship contender. So, what can fans expect moving forward? Well, for starters, Dart will likely spend this season learning, observing, and honing his craft. He's spoken openly about his desire to win and his willingness to do whatever it takes to help the team succeed. Whether that means sitting on the bench for a while or stepping into action sooner than expected, Dart's mindset is right. And with Dable's coaching staff working closely with him, there's every chance he'll develop the skills and confidence needed to lead this team in the future. And let's also talk about the importance of patience. The Giants are in a rebuilding phase, and rushing a rookie quarterback into a starting role without proper development can do more harm than good. But with Dart's natural leadership, athleticism, and the right environment, he could grow into a franchise quarterback sooner than many expect. Remember, quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen didn't start as instant stars. They took time, learned behind veterans, and then exploded onto the scene. Dart's situation isn't much different, and the Giants are wisely investing in his future. Now, I want to highlight some of the key stats and why they matter. Dart's completion percentage at Ole Miss was impressive, almost 70%. That shows accuracy and decision-making. His total passing yards, over 4,200 in just one season, demonstrate his ability to move the chains and produce in a tough college conference. The 29 touchdowns versus only 6 interceptions also speak to his ball security and ability to make smart plays under pressure. And the rushing yards add an extra element of unpredictability for defenses, making Dart a dual-threat quarterback, which is increasingly valuable in today's NFL game. Looking ahead, the Giants fanbase should be excited about the potential of Dart. He's a young player with a lot of promise, and the team has made it clear they see him as a key piece for the future. The combination of his leadership qualities, athletic ability, and the coaching staff's development skills could make him a star in the league. Of course, patience and proper nurturing are crucial, but the signs are promising. You can feel the buzz around the team, and I believe we're witnessing the early stages of something special. As the season approaches, all eyes will be on Dart's progression. Will he be the next great Giants quarterback? Will he take the field this year or wait his turn? No matter what, the fact that the organization has invested so heavily in his future speaks volumes. They see something special in him, and they're willing to develop him the right way. And for us fans, that's an exciting prospect. A young quarterback with leadership qualities stepping into a city hungry for a winner, that's what dreams are made of. So, in summary, guys, the Giants' bold move in the draft, bringing in Jackson Dart, is more than just a gamble, it's a statement of intent. They're building for the future, and Dart appears to be a central figure in that vision. His college performance, leadership qualities, and athletic ability make him a player to watch closely. The current QB situation might be stable for now with Wilson, but the future looks very bright with Dart waiting in the wings. The team is setting the foundation for a new era, and we, as fans, should be excited about what's to come. Keep an eye on this story because it's just getting started, and I promise, the best is yet to come. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the New York Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news.